everyone. Nivedita is here and taken the topic managing garbage we produce. This video is related to the solid waste. Okay, so in this video, uh, the different methods of managing garbage will be explained, as well as what are the alternative ways or how we can contribute in minimizing the garbage we produce. So this is a topic from class 10th science from the chapter Our Environment. So we will begin with the biodegradable waste and non-biodegradable waste. In the cities, you might have seen whenever there is a vehicle comes which collects this all garbage from our home, household and all. So they just say to keep the biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste in the separate bags. Okay, so before that means we should know ki what type of garbages are biodegradable and what type of non-biodegradable. So biodegradable waste means these are the waste which can be broken down into non-poisonous substances, and secondly by the action of microorganisms. Okay, they can be means decomposed and get mixed into the soil. This is and as they decomposed into the simpler one substances, they do not need any dumping site, means they are recycled, means the materials are returned to the nature. And when we say non-biodegradable substances, so these are the ways which cannot be broken down into uh, non-poisonous substances by the action of microorganisms, and that's why they require the dumping sites, means cannot be recycled. Now what methods we have? So many methods are there. Few of them are explained over here. Methods of waste disposal. So one of the method from those is recycling, means like solid waste like paper, plastic, metals. These all type of waste, they are sent to the processing factories and where they can be remolded or reprocessed to produce the new material. This is one of the way. Secondly, if the waste products are biodegradable, then we have the very good way which is friendly to the environment, that is eco-friendly. So all the biodegradable waste like the fruits, vegetable peels, plant products, leftover food, grass clippings, human and animal excreta, they can be converted into the manure. How can we do this? We can just dump them or bury them into the ground. So after some time what will happen? They will be converted into the manure. So this is a very good way. We can give the heading as compost making or manure formation. This also can be the heading for this explanation. Next is incineration. See the word incineration. We should know the meaning of this word. Incineration means we are going to burn the things. So there is advantages. A big volume, it can be converted. The bulky volume can be converted into very small volume. So this is incineration, means many household products, chemical waste and biological waste are there. They can be converted into ash by burning them into incinerators. Means there is a large vessel inside which all the things are burnt. So a large amount of waste can be easily converted into ash, and this ash can be disposed of in landfills. So this is also the method is incineration, means this is a method used to reduce the volume of garbage. So this there the methods are summarized. Methods are landfills. Landfills means what happens, low-lying areas, all the low-lying areas, they are filled with the solid garbages, and then they are covered with the soil. So this is the called as the landfills, means the low-lying areas are just they are brought to the level. So this is one way. Incineration is burning, recycling, and composting. Already explained. Reuse. Yes, we can reuse so many things of so many materials like our books. Best example is our books. Means we can reuse. This is reuse. Means when we study through the books, these same books can be given to some other persons. Means some other students. They can go through. They can use these books instead of purchasing new books. Okay, so many things, the uh, empty vessels, empty box, we can use it, use for in our kitchen for fillings material. So many materials are eatables we can use. So this is also the reuse of, instead of purchasing new, we can reuse some of the products. Reduction means if we do not require the things unnecessarily, we have not to purchase. So this way also we can minimize the production of waste, solid waste. Now paper cups, everyone know we use these paper cups. We can see this in platforms, railway platforms, and some other places also in the parties. Paper cups are used for tea and coffee. This is so how the paper cups are better than plastic cups, means disposable plastic cup, everyone know. So we prefer the paper cups. So there are the reasons ki why or how the paper cups are better than the plastic cups. So one important thing is there, the paper cup is paper, it is from the plant. Okay, so this is plant product, so this is biodegradable, is easily can be broken down into the simpler substances or can get mixed into the soil by the action of microorganism. And the paper cups are cheaper, hygienic also, and they can be recycled. That's why we should prefer the paper cups. And plastics, everyone knows ki the it can take hundreds of years for its decomposition, and it is not a biodegradable substance, and it cause the harm to the environment. So plastics, we should avoid plastic cups, and so they are not good to health as well as not for environment. And what happens when plastic or polythenes also, when they are eaten up by the animals, they die. What will happen if we dispose the waste materials in the improper way? So improper disposal of waste is a curse to the environment, and it will pollute the different factors of the environment like air, water, soil, and along with this will cause harmful effect on the living organism, means not only for the environment but also to the organisms it will just harm. So like we have the example. Okay, uh, if the sewage is released into the water bodies, then it will cause the eutrophication as well as it will kill so many aquatic creatures, and it will become a cause or a source of waterborne diseases or waterborne pathogens. So very harmful for all life forms and environment. Now this is everywhere. We just listen this in the awareness programs also. Ki we whenever we go to the market, we should carry the cloth bag with us. So why the cloth bags? So because these are strong, more durable, and we can keep many things in this in the cloth bag, and they are washable and made up of biodegradable materials, and they do not give any harm to the environment like that of the polythene bags. And these cloth bags, they can be reused, so that's why we should prefer the cloth bags instead of polythene.